Obviously, it's a big week for us. You know, we're going into the Louisville game, and we're undefeated, and they're undefeated, and both of us have RPIs in the top 25. So, you know, it's a pretty exciting game to say the least. And you know, all we want to do is be our best, and we talk about that all the time. And the two teams play very different styles, different formations. They're looking to do different things at different times, and I think a lot of it will be you know, a battle of wills of which style wins. And I greatly respect their coaching staff. Karen and the entire staff are good friends, but for 90 minutes we're going to get after, and the kids know that. I think one of the important things for us is to, while we are intense, also relax. And we've talked about the ability to both go full speed but calm down when we get the ball, because you can let emotions get such a hold of you that you forget to play good soccer, to possess the ball. And so we've got to find our moments where we just calm down, keep the ball, play. Obviously that's easier said than done, but that's something that we've been working on very hard this week, and we're just excited for the opportunity.
What do you think of the idea of having your first match away from here to be this one?
I think it's great. You know, I mean, it's you have to be ready for new things. We have 15 freshmen. We have been consistently starting at least 4. We're playing 9 or 10 freshmen consistently in the game, and I'm a big one that believes you just throw them in. Throw them in and find out what you get. And you know, when we go into the NCAAs, there isn't any warm-up for that. You know, you just go and you play an NCAA game. And we need to find out when the intensity gets turned up, who has it and who doesn't. And one of the things that I've said to everybody is, you know, if early in the game we see someone who's never been in an environment like this, who can't handle the challenges mentally and physically, we're just going to take them out. No offense, but we're just going to sit them down, because they're not going to learn that in 90 minutes. So either you have that toughness, either you have that mentality, or you don't. And we can work on it, but we're not going to fix it in 90 minutes. So what we're looking for is to find out right away, who are we, and not a better place than this.
What's your message to those players who haven't been in this situation before this week?
I've really been letting the upperclassmen take care of that. You know, the upperclassmen, our leadership is unbelievable. I mean, our senior class is just full of kids that just care so much, that are so passionate about the culture that they've developed here, and I've really let them take care of that. You know, it's that's what leaving a legacy is all about, and you know, I think it's much better coming from them than from me.
You had the beard last year at the start of the year too, didn't you? You kept it until you lost.
Yeah, you know, I was planning on shaving this year, so I don't shave during preseason. I'm too, you know, I have the maybe misguided philosophy that I'm too darn busy to even shave, and it's a good excuse, you know. And so getting ready for our opening game, I was going to shave, and I mentioned that, hey, I'm going to go home and shave, and a couple of the seniors were like, what do you mean? You're not shaving? It's a tradition. And I go, tradition? I did it last year. That's not a tradition. They go, well, it is now. You're not shaving. I'm like, whoa, okay, sorry. So I didn't know that it mattered to them, you know, and I didn't know that it was a tradition, but they've made that very clear, so looks like it's something that I'm doing now.
You hoping to look like Santa Claus by the end?
Oh, absolutely. You know, my wife has made it very clear that she doesn't like it at all, but she doesn't want me to ever shave again. So, you know, the sacrifices of the family.
What are the big concerns about Louisville? What are the things that you're most keyed in on?
You know, they just have some brilliant offensive players, and we know that. They have a player who I believe is the top young player from Mexico. They have 2 of the top young players from Canada, perhaps the top 2, I would say, and a lot of other really fantastic players. And so our ability to deal with their attack offensively and collectively is going to be a big key to this game. You know, the other major concern is, can we get a good rhythm? I think we've become more and more of a possession team. Keeping the ball is very important to us. Doing that in hostile territory, as they call it, in a big rivalry game, we need to stick to who we are, and I think that's going to be a big challenge for us.
I mentioned